And we had a list of things that we wanted to see from Anthony Richardson heading into this final one. Peter, did it live up to what you expected, desired before we see him in the regular season?
It's interesting. I was curious to see what the offense would be. So you mentioned that Steichen was with Jalen Hurts. They were together, of course, in Philadelphia. I watched a cut-up of all of his snaps, and I would say 95% of them are out of the shotgun.
Yeah.
So it's shotgun, read option, which is very old school, but also very Jalen Hurts those first couple of years, very Lamar Jackson those first few years, where you have the option. Do I want to run or do I want to hand it off? And I thought there was a good 2 plays that I would want to show that kind of signify what this guy can be. Here's the first one. It's the run. Here we go. It's the ability to break it himself. So he's out of the shotgun, and he's able to roll and then creates. That's an 11-yard run out of breaking a tackle, spinning around. That's just natural ability. He's looking, do I pass it? No. This is the stuff that you're hoping you can get where it's a negative play that's turning into a positive. Fine. So that's the unscripted. Then there's the scripted stuff. Here's the pass that I wanted to show. Shotgun. No hand, no fake handoff, and it's just a beautiful touch pass on the and you're like, all right, that's natural ability.
Good coverage.
That's good coverage. That's a dot right there, and that's what you want to see. So it is there. Now you put in Steichen building an offense around him and saying, all right, how can we put him in the best position possible? I don't think Anthony Richardson is just going to fall on his face. I think he's got a pretty good offensive line, including arguably the best offensive lineman of his generation up there in front of him in Quentin Nelson. And then you have this shotgun. You have an offensive coordinator who's protecting him. I was worried it would be hud hike, him scrambling, running around, throwing off his back foot. It wasn't that last night. It looks like the Colts might have a shot here with this kid. It's not going to be a home run out of the gates, but at the very least, he's got the improvisational skills to make it work when he has to, off script. And then on script, he threw a dart and a pass that was very well designed, and he hit it, and he made it. So it's going to be slow and steady, but there will be some huge, huge home run plays where we're like, oh, my God, this is the future of football.
Yeah, the improv plays were impressive. And you said slow and steady. I mean, you look at that game, his first 2 throws were wildly inaccurate. Just threw one deep and then totally missed a guy. And that's what the experience is going to be like. But it's those plays, because you showed that 3rd down scramble where he makes people miss, picks up 5 yards. The play before that, he scrambles in there, somebody hanging on his body on the lower half, and he still makes a pass. It's incomplete, but it was very accurate. And I think that's the fun thing for Anthony Richardson. If I'm a Colts fan, you're watching him last night, and they scored that first touchdown. He's in the end zone, and I know. He's in Philly. He's doing the fly, Eagles fly. But if that's your quarterback, you're just like, this is fun. I like this. Talk your trash, do your thing. And hearing him talk about it after the game, it was enjoyable to me because he said, I hope no one took this the wrong way. It wasn't meant for me to go out there and say anything. I'm just having fun. I'm out here balling, and that's what it's all about. You want a young rookie quarterback to go out there, be fearless, and have fun. And it wasn't just him running around. There was a one later on in the game where it was an incomplete pass, but you look at him, he's sitting in the pocket, and he's able to make a throw when Philly's bringing pressure. And Downs drops the ball over the middle, but it's like at the same time, you're watching Anthony Richardson, and you're like, well, we knew he could run the ball. We expected that. A freight train coming at you. But it was those plays, complete or incomplete, where he stood in the pocket, faced pressure, and was able to make a throw. It's not going to be pretty all season long, but I think if you're a Colts fan, you're just like, my goodness, I think we got something with this kid.
I got to jump on the fly, Eagles fly thing because that just took my breath away because he so far has done a handful of things. They're so likable. There is something about going to arguably one of the nastiest places and teams to play against from a fan base perspective, and yet somehow I think he's walking away from this saying, I just didn't want to freeze in the end zone and not know what to do, so I thought about it the night before, and I hope everyone's okay with it. And you're kind of like, okay, we'll give you this one pass. Preseason, he was just not doing this, which I appreciate, all right? Like,
Sauce
he had to do
had the
something with
cheese
his
head on in
hands.
Green Bay. Like, these young guys, like, this is a new generation. Like, I don't care about
I
the
like
traditions.
it.
We're having fun. Go out and have fun.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because sometimes when people talk trash or they talk smack like that, they do it because they're nervous, right?
Right.
That doesn't feel like nervous trash talk. That
think he's
sounds to
happy.
me like confidence. Like,
Yes.
hey, look, I know I'm ready to ball. Like, sure, I'm a rookie. I'm going to make some mistakes. I'm going to take some lumps. But I can play on this level. And I think that Anthony Richardson believes that he can. Or he knew it coming in. Now everybody sees it and believes it. I just go back to like the draft. How many times do we sit here at this table talking about with C.J. Stroud and Bryce Young, Richardson's the project, right? He needs raw. He doesn't look raw to me. Like we talked all season about this guy, like he's gonna need some time, he's gonna need some reps, they're gonna have to really, kind of have the training wheels on. Yeah. The training wheels are off. Watching him play, yeah, sure, he's gonna miss a couple throws here, and look, we're gonna put these quarterbacks under the microscope all season long.
Look at the numbers, 6 of 17.
Right, look at the stats.
Like 6 17, but
But you watch the game, like he's the best athlete on the field. I mean, look at the way he runs. I mean, this is like Justin Fields 2.0 almost. But I think the thing that has really impressed me the most is the play that you were showing, that 3rd and 11. Look, there's a complete brain fart by the right tackle right here, all right? He's supposed to block the inside guy. Well, when in doubt, block inside out, okay? So he basically, we got an unblocked defender, and anybody else is a sack. He finds a way to baseball roll out of that and turn a negative play into a positive play. They didn't get the first down, but still it wasn't a sack. Just real quick, think about the Indianapolis Colts quarterbacks for the last 25 years, right?
Yeah.
Went from Peyton Manning, all right, pocket quarterback. Statue in the pocket. There's a statue outside of Lucas Oil for him.
Yeah.
All right, Andrew Luck. He was mobile, but then we went to Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, go down
then
the
we went to
list.
Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
Then we went to Matt Ryan. All pocket quarterbacks. Like they're not going to do what he does. So to your point, the Colts got an athletic, mobile quarterback, and they got someone who's fun and who ain't scared to talk. You know what? I think Jim Irsay likes that a little bit, and I think Shane Steichen loves it.